the World War II or even the Civil War? Why do I have to learn any of this stuff? Because they didn't see it in their day to day. And you're talking about kids from the hood who grow up in the hood when they have to get off of work and just kind of struggle to survive. Learning about something in their mind, learning about something that happened in the 1950s is just totally irrelevant to them. So when we're talking about Black history and the relevance of it, for me, I used to be one of those kids. I sat in many classrooms as a student with my head down, completely asleep, mouth slobbering and all that stuff. I could give a damn. Whatever it is they were teaching, I could care less about it. Just didn't interest me. But once I
Hmm.
learned about, and I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, and I said, oh, I had no idea this, and I had no idea about that. And you mean to tell me that if I just learn to do this, then I can change my whole life around? And that is exactly what happened. So that's my thing when it comes to Black history. Is like when you learn how relevant the folks before us, our ancestors, the people who came before us, when you learn that their lives is really no different than our lives, then you realize that if they can do it, I can do it. If you read European history, German history, French history, any other people's history, they're chock full of examples of what their people did. Oh, we want to talk about the Roman conquerors, and Germans get really excited when they hear about German history and French history and Hispanic and Mexican history. They all get excited when they hear about the stories about themselves. But some kind of way, they don't want us to hear about stories about ourselves. And that's where Black history comes in, because I believe that when it's taught, and there's no big mystery around it. When you put a book in front of a kid, a Black kid who's lost, especially a Black male who's lost and knows nothing about himself, and then that fire turns on like it did for me. When that fire is ignited and that switch has been turned on and that light is turned on, I believe it was Carter G. Woodson who said a mind that has been stretched beyond its original dimension, once it's been stretched beyond that dimension, it can never go back to its original shape. That's me.